What? Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dance in All Its Colors. Now, I know we've been away for a while. We started this quite a while ago and we've been away from it, but we are back and ready to take off again with all the new topics, all about dance. If you have listened to this before, when we started this, you will know that my theory is that there's dance in everything. So I know this is gonna sound like I'm crazy, and somebody actually, okay, that's another story. But so So when I speak to people, when I go about my daily routine, there's nothing that I can't figure out how to do a dance about. Absolutely nothing. And so that's what this podcast is about. It's just about how I see dance and everything around us. And so today, we're going to talk about why dancers dance. And I'm here today with Miss Jalen. Jalen is a hip hop instructor at Mission Chaussee Dance Studio here in Houston, Texas. How you doing, Jalen?
Yeah, hey, I'm Jay. Yes, I am a hip hop instructor, so I just sent it to Miss Phaedra. I am excited to do this. Yes, we have been away. A lot of things have been happening, so not a lot of times we've had time to actually do this podcast. So we are here now, and yes, thank you.
We ready? Okay, so dancers dance because they love it, and so I know that this is what you're like. Why dancers dance? What? And they dance because they want to dance. Yes, they do. But what else is it? Because why would they continue to do it? I think that there are other things that are unique to dancers and their love for dance. What do you think? What's one first thing you think?
I could say it's like they're free from themselves, like they're free from all negativity.
Uh-huh. So what does that mean? What does that mean? They're free from negativity.
Like you know how like you're stressed out and you don't know what to do with your life, and you want to just be alone, and you just want to vibe. When you want to listen to music and be alone, you just want to vibe to the music and all. So it's like that. Like you want to be free from all negativity that you are in stress and working, if you're also a kid, school and outside jobs that you may got. And you want to be free from it. So I think to be that, it's like you just want to be alone.
So I remember when I was a youngster, because this speaks straight to your point. I remember when I was a youngster, when I was just really, really into dancing. Okay, pretty much that's all I did besides go to school. And I think you're absolutely right, because we don't need to go into it here, but there were a lot of stressors in my family unit. Okay, it was a lot of stress toward me in my family unit as I was a girl growing up. And I always felt that release of that pressure or that stress whenever I was dancing. I think that's what made me excel in it, because once I felt that pressure release, then I just I really made myself just practice all the time, because that was my safety zone, was to be dancing, right?
Right.
Okay, I don't need people to read into this, but like, I mean, it was stuff happening in my life that we don't need to talk about. But the dancing part of it made me not have to think about that. I'm in my safety area, my safety zone, my comfort zone when I'm dancing. So I think you're right about, it's a release of negative energy. Like, you get rid of the negative energy and you have positive energy. There's a article I want to send people to. It's at stageminded.com. And it talks about the very thing we're talking about right now. It talks about emotions and the body. It's part one of a blog series where they talk about how emotion is dance is motion in motion. So it's emotion, but you're moving. And, you know, in class, when we're having our teachers meeting or whatever, like, we talk about how the girls need to emote a certain way. And we try to bring that out of them, whether it's happy, sad, whatever, we like try to bring that out of them. So I think I agree with you. What's something else that you think is a
I say it's also like you're being creative for yourself. How, you know, how you just want to, you listen to one music and you want to, you feel it in your body. Like, okay, I can go sway left, sway right, up, down, all the way around, and you know what to do for your body. That, like, you start dancing and you just created a whole count for yourself. That's the one thing I say to myself, because to myself, I'm the same thing. When I listen to one music, I know how to vibe to it. I can come up with a whole dance routine just like that. So to me, that's what I feel like for everybody else. Like, everybody else out there, yourself, if you can listen to the music and you can vibe to it, you can come up with everything, any dance routine, choreography for yourself or maybe somebody or whatever. You have created a dance that you just made up out of your body, up out of your mind.
right.
Basically. And I mean, yeah, that's it.
So okay, so I know we always say what happened in the car, stay in the car. But listen, y'all, we be in the car and the song come on and I'll be over there car dancing. And sometimes we start car dancing together. Okay. We have a whole routine. Like, I'll be like doing the whole thing at the stoplight, because I can visualize that choreography of that song. And I mean, I don't care what kind of song it is. I have so many different types of, and a lot of dancers do, like, so many different types of music in my playlist. And Jay could be listening to a song that I've never heard before, and I'll be like, let me hear it. And then it goes into the playlist. And then it might show up in class because I've connected to it. And if you go back and listen to another episode we had where we spoke to a musician, and we talked about that very fact that music and dance fit together like a marriage. So, and we actually had our girls do a dance to that episode where they danced, talking about how music and dance go together. So I agree with you on that one too. Being creative, it just brings that creativity out in you. What's another one?
I think it's very expressive.
Mhm.
Like, it feels like when you listen to one music that's sad, you can be able to feel it out of your body when you're ready to dance. But
Mhm.
when you want to listen to a very hip hop, fast paced, energized song, you can immediately feel it and be so happy to it that you can go from happy to sad. You can go from feeling big to where you got to feel so small and calm and slow that I think to me, it's the same thing. I could listen to one music and feel happy, energized, and come up with anything in the world that's big and happy, and everybody can be energized and join in if wanted to. But then you want to go to somewhere slow and calming and understanding that you want to be in tears. And it's like for that, it's like gospel music, you know, how you want to feel it feels in your body and it can remind you of a million things that it can remind you of somebody happening in your family or your past or your stressed loved one. You just need something to help you calm down, anything. And it's like the same thing with energized, happy music. You know, you need to feel back up. You need something in your body to feel back up. So to me, it's like very expressive that you show it all over your face when you dance. And that's emotion. That's a lot. And to me, I am in between of everything. It's not even just happy or sad. You know, there could be somewhere in the middle, somewhere towards sad, somewhere towards happy. Like I said, I've basically done both, have I not?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, you have.
so I could just say dance is very expressive in general.
So again, dancer agreeing with dancer. So yes. But I think, see, this is why I say we see dance in every part of our life, right? Because even if no music is on, we didn't turn the music on. Okay. As we go through our daily life, the emotion a person feels, it comes out in their body, just in their everyday life. So if someone is depressed, they may be trying to hide it, but the way they move, it's in them, right? If somebody is excited, okay, y'all had homecoming at your school recently, right? Y'all had the football game, you had the, I like to call it the prom, the homecoming day.
Oh, she said it reminds her of prom. It is homecoming. It is not prom. Prom is in senior.
Okay. But your emotion is part of that, right? Like if you're excited about going to the homecoming game, it's like, ooh, homecoming game is Friday. And there's a whole thing that happens. Yo, you going to the homecoming game. Like your body starts showing that emotion. If there was a death in your family, then your body shows that too, right? Even though you might be doing pretty well at not showing this to everybody, but if there's a death in your family, there's a way that you're carrying yourself because you're grieving. If it's time to go, it's summertime and we all going to, well, we don't have Astroworld here anymore, but like, what is it? Well, we have Astroworld, a little concert thing, but with Six Flags, is that what it is?
Yeah,
okay,
Six Flags or something.
right, you going to Six Flags, you're like, oh, Six Flags. If you're nervous, maybe you got some bad grades at school and you don't want to tell your mama you got some bad grades, right? Oh shoes, I got, you start tensing up your body, right? So you see the emotions even without the music. Now let's go back to if we lost someone. So you're at the funeral or memorial or whatever you may call it, and maybe there's music there. right? So now you have the music to go along with the emotion that you're feeling because you're grieving for this person, right?
Right.
Music adds to it, but your body is doing this emotion, it's moving all the time. If you're stressed out at work, your body is doing those motions that mean stressed out. So yeah, that was a good one, Jay. What else we got? What else we got, girl? What else we got?
You feel like you're your own person in the room. I mean, like,
Mhm.
like you said, even without music, you still want to zone out from people. That you want to feel like you're the only one in one room, and you just feel you release all the feeling that you have, whether it's happy, sad, or nervousness, tenseness, whatever.
Mhm.
That's what it seems to what dance is. Dance is you feel like you're the only person in a room, any room, don't matter, even outside. You feel like you're the only one with or without music. So that you don't feel like someone's judging you, someone's recording you and like, OMG, look at this, and OMG, look at that, like, oh, what happened and why is he, anything. That you feel like you're your own person.
Mhm.
And to that, I feel it's the same. You know, I feel the same, but I feel like I'm the only one in one room, that I don't need no one judging me. I want to feel like I am myself.
Mhm. Mhm. I know that when I start class, I'm not always there at the beginning of your class, but when I start class, I like to be like, hey, how y'all doing? How was your day? What happened at school? Was it okay? And depending on the age, the little bitty ones, I might say thumbs up, thumbs down, to the side. To the side, I mean, it was kind of okay, but maybe it was kind of bad too. Like, it's okay. Oh, it was a horrible day. It was a good day. Right. But I do that, number one, because I genuinely want to know how the dancers are feeling, how the students are feeling. But it also lets me tap into the emotion, like what level they gonna be on today. If they start saying, we went to Candy Land or whatever it's called. You went to Candyland. Uh-oh. That means you were in a place where there was nothing but sugar. So now you've come to dance class and you're like all over the place. Or they say, something about their grandma. They went to see their grandma. Like we had one kid some years ago who used to go see their grandma at the hospice all the time. They went with their grandma to see their great grandma at the hospice. Like every time their grandma went. So every time she came from that, you could see that emotion. But it helps you tap into where the students are, like what level they are, because you know how your class is gonna go. So what else you got, girl? You got some, you coming up with some. That's why she get to help me, y'all. That's what else?
I mean, it isn't really much, but I mean, it's like you're great to the flow. Like you feel good, you feel like you can move the swag with it, and like you
Is that how
feel
you
like
did it? Do it again. Do it again. Move your swag with it.
yeah, you feel like you're just moving with the flow with the music, that you can like almost pin it, like you can pin it down and you good. You know what to do, you know how to move the sway.
Right.
And
It feels good too when you pin it down. I like that phrase, pin it down, like harness it. When you harness the emotion, to me it feels good when you've accomplished that. Keep going.
Like, as for me, like a hip hop teacher, I like to move with swag. I don't like to just, oh, let's go slow and see what happens. Like, yes, that's to start off with to see if it works. But like, if we move forward, we put it all together. We gotta move quick and up going and energized that you can feel like it don't mean nothing to you. That I mean, it to be anything. Like, you can feel like you're being creative. You can be like you're by yourself. You're expressive. It's very interesting to yourself that like you know what to do and you can do this. Like, you want to do this in the future and create your own dance team, group or whatever, and be happy about it. You know, like I said, as for me as a hip hop teacher and as Phaedra as a ballet and more, whatever else you do, teacher, that we both have separate time types of genres we do, but we still do the same critiques and comments about what you need and need to not do and what you might want to do, and you know how it helps, you know, that it helps very, very well.
Okay. What else you got? What give me another reason. You got another reason?
It's very fun to do.
I know, it's just plain old fun, huh? Even if you start sweating, it just be fun.
Yeah. You know, it's like a game where you want to have fun about it, or it's like a little hobby you want to do for yourself.
It's just plain old fun. Yeah, that part. What else?
Yeah, I mean, that's all I really got. I mean, like I said, it's fun, amazing, interesting, calming, all the things in the world.
So what's our overall take on this? Like, what's our overall take? Why should people dance? Even if they don't consider themselves dancers, why should they dance?
I say, I mean, it's not really our decision, but I say people's choices. You know, if they want to, if they don't. I mean, I say it's their choice. People's choice.
The people's choice. Okay, so we coming close to the end. So Jake, you gonna share your social media so they can hit you up and talk to you about the feelings of dance or whatever they're gonna talk to you about.
Please feel free to find me on Instagram, TikTok. I do have a TikTok channel. You can also find me on here. Please find me on Instagram at jstyles101. I am also on TikTok, which is Bratty Vibes. You know, that's a whole bunch of vibes and all that.
Okay. And they bratty too. Okay.
You can find me on
How you like my groove right now? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Also find me on Snapchat, only.j10. That is correct. I may not be on there as much, but I will feel free to contact me and any questions or comments, or, you know, help me find a topic for this next podcast.
And you can also find her at Mission Chassé. All the different stuff we do at Mission Chassé too. So if you want to reach out to her there as well, you can. missionchassé.com. And I think all the social media is that, right? For Mission Chassé. Okay. So thank you for listening to Dance in All Its Colors. And remember, hashtag we don't twirl, we dance.
We slide.
We slide. Well, that's something we need to tell them, because we are working on a t-shirt line, a merchandise line. So we have a t-shirt coming out soon y'all could actually purchase. So look forward for that. That'll be on probably on the Mission Chassé stuff, if not also the J Styles 101 stuff. So look out, y'all. Hashtag we don't twirl, we dance. And we'll see you next time here on Dance